Hi everyone, I'm Cellofrag and I play Elementalist since release of Guild Wars 2. I'm here to share with you 10 tips about Elementalist. You probably already know some of them, but I'm sure you will discover some. I'll explain you, for example, how to stealth. Yes, Elementalist can stealth. You always wanted to be like a thief? Yeah, you can. Remember that I also made a full river guide, very detailed with build, traits, combo, rotation, skills review. The link of the video is in the description. So let's go. First tips how to stealth. It is not a well-known trick, but Elementalist can stealth. How? Your underwater weapon is a trident. If you look carefully your underwater skill, you will see that the trident Earth, skill 5, creates a smoke field. If you blast or leap combo inside your smoke field, you will be in stealth. You can cast this skill underwater and combo with it, just like here. Blast, I'm in stealth underwater. But the trick is that you also can cast this skill on Earth from underwater. Here, I'm underwater. You have to face the land and use your skill. Then you can see the smoke field here on Earth. You just have to walk to the smoke field and blast. I'm invisible. But you have to know a few things. This skill has a 1200 range if you don't target anyone. But if you target someone, the smoke field will be on him. Also, you may not always see the smoke field on ground, but he will be there. Here, I want to finish my opponent without being controlled. I just cast my trident skill on my target, then use a leap air 2, I'm in stealth. I can now finish him. You also can use stealth to attack your enemy by surprise, like here. I'm using Orimal Blast to get stealth for 10 seconds. I'm on stealth, and I can one-shot them. You also can use stealth to escape from enemy. Here I'm chased by 4 men. I just use my skill, Blast, I'm invisible. This trick is only efficient if there is some water near you, so it's mostly for World vs. World. It won't change your life, but it's really fun because your enemy don't expect you to stealth as Elementalist, so when you disappear, they look so surprised, wondering what happened, did he teleport it to spawn, whatever. It's really fun and it may help you in some very specific situations. But mostly it's just fun to stealth like a thief. So, second tips, how to teleport combo. Lightning Flash is your teleport skill. It's an instant cast skill. This means it will not interrupt your channeling skill. So you can combine this skill with other in a very specific way. Start casting your skill, and just before the end of the skill, use your teleport skill. This works for Dagger Earth 5, Channeling Earth for a devastating one-shot combo like here. It also works with control skills. Here I'm using Sword Dual skill to control. Here I'm using Dagger 4 Earthquake to control. You also can use it with Meteor Shower. Start casting it, then look behind you and teleport back to get safe while casting, because you are very vulnerable while casting this skill. Finally, you also can use this teleport to finish Thief. I want to stomp him, but he teleports. You can follow him with teleport and kill him. That's it. Third trick. You have few skills that do a retreat behind you. You have a trick to go on the opposite side if you want to surprise your enemy or to be faster. This works with Starfire 4, Burning Retreat. The normal skill is like this. Here is with a trick. How does it work? First, go on your settings and check that your use either mouse button to change direction is disabled. Also check your About Face button. I banned it with the letter A to make it easily available. Then, hold your left mouse button. You can walk and move the camera. Press the About Face button and immediately activate your skill, and that's it. It also works with Sword Water 2 skill like this. How to use Mist Form. You can use it to revive or to finish someone, while being invulnerable. You just have to start the action, start revive or start finish, then use your skill. You will be immune to damage and to control for 3 seconds, and will continue the action you started before. It works only for a Ryan finish. If you start a skill and use Mist Form, it will interrupt the skill. How to be invulnerable? You have 3 ways to avoid damage. The first one is skills that provide you invulnerability. You have only one as Elementalist. This is with the focus weapon, which provides you 4 seconds of invulnerability. The second way to avoid damage is your dodge. You have 2 dodge, which provides you 1 second of invulnerability. And the last way to avoid damage is your evade skill. This is very interesting because Elementalist, and especially Weaver, are the class with the most evade skills of the game. Look at the description of the skill. It's written evade. This means you will avoid all incoming damage during this skill like a dodge. This means, for example, you can use your Burning Retreat like a dodge. It's also true for lots of skills, like Sword Water 2, Sword Earth 2, Dagger F5, Dagger Fire 3, and few other skills. These evade skills are free dodge. Keep in mind this. You have some sigils that activates when you swap weapon. But Elementalists can only hold one weapon, so they cannot switch weapon. The trick is that switching attunement counts as a weapon swap. Because you can switch attunement nearly every time, this means that this sigil will be very powerful on Elementalist. Here are some great sigils. Sigil of Energy will provide you an extra dodge each 9 seconds, and Sigil of Concentration will increase your bond duration a lot. There are also lots of other sigils that work like this, but these ones are among the best for PvP on World vs World. New tips: how to boon stack. You can stack boon before a fight in PvP or World vs World. Since last update, switching attunement gives you might. And thanks to this Arcana trait, you gain a boon when attuning to an element. So basically, before a fight, while walking, just constantly swap between 2 attunements. The best way is between water and air. Switch water gives you regeneration. Switch air gives you speed, which gives you regeneration thanks to this with a Grandmaster trait. So you can stack speed, regeneration and might before a fight. Also, your elite skill decreases your attunement cooldown from 4 seconds to 2 seconds. This means that you can get twice more boon. Starting a fight with permanent speed and regeneration is a very strong advantage. Remember also that your elite, while being in water, increase your bond duration to make it even more efficient. How to fight versus condition. It's always difficult to fight against a Scourge or a Candy Mesmer. How to deal with condition as Elementalist. You have 3 threats to deal with condition, and they synergize very well. First one is Water Grandmaster trait. You cure 1 condition each time you gain the regeneration boon. You have a second trait, but it will work only if you already have the previous trait from water. Thanks to the Weaver Grandmaster trait, each time you gain speed or super speed, you gain regeneration. And remember, thanks to the previous trait, you cure a condition each time you gain regeneration. And in addition, you have a third trait that also works only if you have the 2 traits before. You gain speed for each dual skill 3 you use. You have 6 different dual skills as a Weaver. So to sum up, with these 3 traits, each time you gain regeneration, speed, super speed, you cure 1 condition. So which skills will cure a condition? Let's check them. You have Dagger Water 5, Dodge in Water, Attune to Water, Attune to Air, Air 1, Sword, Air 2 Sword, Dagger Air 5, Twist and Felt, and you have many others. Just check them. But what is the common point of all these skills? They are all in the air and water attunement. So if you want to cure a condition, just swap between air and water and just use your skills. When you have cured your condition, you can use fire or earth to attack. Then if you need to cure condition again, go back to water and earth, on water and air. All condition remove are on earth water, so you don't have condition remove at all on fire earth except the dual skill. Okay, here a very basic trick. Switching attunement is instant cast. This means it won't interrupt your skill. So you can start casting a skill and then switch attunement to get ready to cast a specific skill. Or also to get some boon, because you gain boon while swapping attunement. If I want my churning earth to hit harder and be more powerful, I start casting it and then I swap to fire to get some might. Last tips, a meteor shower trick that every World vs. World player should know. Meteor Shower is your most powerful skill on Staff Elementalist. It has a 1200 range and a long casting time which makes you vulnerable. You can increase to 2000 range thanks to these tips. Cast Staff Fire 4 Burning Retreat and immediately activate Meteor Shower. While Burning Retreat starts his animation. Here I'm casting my Meteor Shower far away from my location, so I'm safer. That's all for the tips. I really hope you discovered some new tricks. Be sure to have a look at my full weaver guide. You just have to click here. Build, combos, rotation, threat, etc. You can also subscribe to my channel to encourage me. Have a nice day and keep going on Elementalist. It's a wonderful class. Bye.